Hey, happy Monday afternoon. Is it hot enough outside? It's not. Well, let me just say it's not as bad as it's going to be for tomorrow, but it's still a little bit on the sticky side. Hey, everybody, Chief Meteorologist Tim Miller. By the way, before I go any further, if you ever have any weather questions when we're doing this, jot them down in the comments section, and I promise you I'll go back to give you a shout out, answer any of your questions you have. A lot of people are planning last minute vacations before school starts. A lot of schools start, some have already started, from what I understand, but more start again as we get into next week, the first week of August. But if you're planning like a quick getaway this weekend with the kids or just want to get away, let me know where you're going. I'll give you a forecast for that. Just sort of a heads up is what we're looking at. This is a satellite view of where we're at right about now. We have plenty of clouds well south of Columbia. And is this producing any rain? Not much. I still think we're going to have some isolated showers, maybe a rumble of thunder here, but I'm not really thinking we're going to get much rain out of this. Let's take a look at what we're going to have to deal with for tomorrow. This is from the National Weather Service. For all the counties you see shaded in here, I'll get rid of this in just a moment. From basically Columbia south, all right, towards Charleston, then all towards the PD and the Grand Strand. This is a heat advisory that's in effect for tomorrow. Let me read you what the National Weather Service says. This is in effect from noon until 8 o'clock tomorrow, as this is an opportunity for us to have a heat index perhaps as high as 110 degrees tomorrow. So this is going to be something that we need to really pay attention to. Drink plenty of fluids, stay in air-conditioned rooms if possible, sort of limit your time outside. 108 to around 110 degrees. I think actually towards Charleston, that could even be higher than that. So we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. But again, here it is. There is the heat advisory. All the counties shaded here in this sort of pink. What you see overlapped here are some showers over Lexington County, just north of sort of the Richland-Kershaw County line, and others sort of scattered about. Very isolated in nature will be the showers today. So if you get a shower, you are the lucky one. For the most part, I think we're going to be pretty much not able to deal with anything as far as showers and rain's concerned. Here's a look at radar again. I'm going to put this into motion, let this thing sort of take off here. You can see those sort of popping up here and there, typically isolated in nature. A little maybe better coverage tomorrow night as a front moves our way. And then I think we'll have a better opportunity Saturday into Sunday all throughout the state for not only cooler temperatures, but also a chance of some rain. But the real story tomorrow will be our heat advisory that's been issued basically from Columbia south and then east. So that would include the PD, the Grand Strand, all the way down to Hilton Head, and all of the Midlands tomorrow under a heat advisory. North of the Midlands, you go into Fairfield, Newberry counties, all counties then further towards the north, no heat advisory. Still going to be hot, but not as hot to require a heat advisory criteria. So here is Futurecast as we go latest model run here. This takes us into 5 o'clock this afternoon, a couple hours from now. Still showing some showers. It's showing a lot more activity towards the coast. Yeah, we'll wait and see. Nothing going on right at the moment, but it can happen very quickly, especially getting the late afternoon. These storms can quickly develop, especially if we have a sea breeze, right? This is where air comes in off the Atlantic and basically moves on shore. Those storms could fire up fairly quickly. So that's probably what this model is saying. You can tell there's 5 o'clock, and as soon as the sun starts to set, here's the 8 o'clock look, gone, right? So the energy is just done with. Let's go through the rest of the timeline. Here's 11 o'clock tonight. So overnight, we're fine. Could be a little patchy fog in some areas. This is 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Keeps it relatively quiet. A few showers along Charleston's, the coast of Charleston County into the city itself. But notice this, not much in the way of any cloud cover or rain. So this means hot temperatures for sure. I do believe as we get into the nighttime hours, this is 5, here's 8 o'clock tomorrow night, we're going to start to see some more showers pop. And that's because that front is sagging towards the south. Another batch of showers through Georgia. This is 11 o'clock tomorrow night. Here's 2 a.m. Wednesday. We'll deal with some scattered showers. The same thing for Wednesday at 8 o'clock. So going back here, let's go back all the way to 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. Relatively quiet. Not a lot of rain to speak of. This is tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. That's why it's going to be hot. Not going on as far as any rain's concerned until we get into the evening time. That's when I think Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, scattered showers here and there. Wednesday probably will be hot, maybe not as hot, mid-90s. Don't think we'll have a heat advisory for Wednesday as of now. but then the drier air starts to filter on Thursday and Friday. Thursday and Friday, we'll see temperatures around the state, generally speaking, in the 90s, but the humidity and dew point will be lower, so it'll be really almost refreshing, right? Even though we'll be in the 90s, the humidity will be done with, and then we'll wait for our next chance of rain. That's really prominent. My thinking is for Saturday, Sunday into the following week. All right, so that may carry us into the early part of next week. In the meantime, we just have this heat to deal with that heat advisory tomorrow for every location south of Columbia South, dealing with that heat advisory. All right, that's the latest. If anything pops tonight with the severe weather, I'll get on and I'll pinpoint exactly where these storms blow up. If not, just be prepared for the heat tomorrow, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Again, if you have questions, weather related or anything else on your mind, we'll talk about it. Just write them down and we'll answer. Have yourself a good